After more than 500 hours with this machine, I've come to one simple conclusion. This is by far the most boring 3D printer I've ever owned. And I mean that as the biggest compliment I can give to Bambu Lab or this machine. For those who don't know me, I'm Michael. I run a small 3D printing company here in the Netherlands. And I bought this machine because I needed a new machine which I can rely on for customer work. So this machine will not be used for hobby uses mostly. I'm looking to replace my older machines where the X2D is a very good candidate. In the past I've worked with various machines, started with the DaVinci and I've worked my ranks through several Creality machines. And finally I landed up on some red rig machines and a few of the machines from Bambu Lab. Now a while back Bambu Lab released the X2D. At launch this machine was priced at 692 euros for the machine or 849 for the combo with the AMS2. Okay, so is the X2D worth it over the P2S? My answer to that would be yes, and that would be for the sole reason of the heated chamber. I print a lot of ABS and ASA for my customers like I stated before. On my previous machines I would constantly worry about warping, especially with bigger parts. With X2D I preheat the chamber, start the print and get back to work. No checking first layers, no worrying about the warping, halfway through a job, it just runs. The dual nozzle feature is something I don't really use very often. I suppose it's not really needed for my use case. I can however understand that people like this feature when they are using more than one type of filament or when they are using support filament for PLA or PETG for example. So in that regard it's not really a good fit for me, but I see the use case there. Let's get on to the AMS2 Pro. Is that an upgrade over the AMS1? Yet again there, for me, not really. I usually go through my filament very fast, so a lot of the rolls even don't get the time to get wet, for example. The feeding mechanism for the filament is improved, and I can really see that it's easier to put the filament in the feeder slots. So that's a thumbs up for Bambu Lab for sure. But a thing that bothered me about this AMS2 Pro is that with the combo version they don't supply it with a power cable. That means that if you want to use the heating feature you would need to buy your power cable yourself, even after buying the combo already. I think that's a shame, and I think Bambu Lab should just have provided us with a cable from the start. So, what's the verdict? If you're looking for an exciting printer, look further. This printer is not gonna give you any excitement. This machine, however, is very reliable and it will be a solid workhorse. It will be suited for multiple engineering materials and it will print just fine for PLA, PETG, TPU, you name it. Is it worth the price over the P2S? I would say yes, it definitely is, but that's because I'm printing more engineering related materials. For you, if you're sitting at home, this might not be worth the extra cost and a P2S would just be fine for you, maybe. Overall, I'm very happy with this machine and I think I might be replacing all my other P1Ss with the X2Ds because they simply provide me with the luxury of not having to worry about warping prints. I hope you liked this video. I'm looking for some other projects to pick up. One of the projects I'm thinking about is filling up that CAD board over there, because as you see it's kind of empty. So follow me if you want to stay updated about that.